Hey everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at what I'm calling the V2 CMMG 22 long rifle magazines, the ones that look like these, and comparing some of the functionality on these to some of the other magazines that personally I recommend people use when running 22 long rifles conversions on their AR-15. So for starters, I want to take a look at a Smith & Wesson 1522 mag first, because I think this is kind of the golden standard overall as far as functionality and just consistency and reliability overall. So what I want to do is I want to show you how this works with a last round hold open and how it works with the AR Catch22 V2. So this concept works just the same as if it was a V1. This just happens to be a lower that is swapped between calibers, which is why I'm using the V2. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to put my adapter clip on my mag well, because the one downside of these magazines is that they are skinnier this way, front to back, than a standard AR mag. So we need to shim them somehow. But the punchline is that when I go and I put it in, on an empty mag, you can see that it's pushed the bolt catch up because this follower is very strong. And even if I push the catch down, I let it go and it pops immediately right back up. And again, that's because it's got a strong spring. Now let's try kind of one more example. Load one dummy round in, bolt catches down, I pop the round out, and bolt is pushed up. Now let's take a look at that same concept with the CMMG mag. Now the upside of this is obvious. It's made for an AR. I don't need any adapter, and so that's a nice upside. But the downside of what we've seen so far, and I've still got these, there's more testing to be done, is that while it's got the follower that can hit the bolt catch, the spring tension is just not what I'm hoping to see. And so for instance, if I go and I put this in, okay, well, when I put it in initially, the bolt catch is raised, but if I push the catch down, it only goes up maybe about 10-15%. It doesn't go up, it's maybe 25%, but it doesn't push up the full amount. You can see the follower is just not really fighting to get it up, which is what we need for a consistent bolt catch lockout. Now, same thing, let's put in a dummy round and kind of see what happens. Load one round. Put this guy in, and when I eject around, again, that's not going to be enough for a consistent catch. Now, something I still need to do more testing on is here at AR Catch22, we sell a lightened bolt catch spring. What that does is basically it goes in the bolt catch so that there's essentially less resistance to push it up. That's a good starting point. I find that usually it's kind of a workaround for mags that aren't working as awesome as we would like, rather than being some amazing fix. But hey, we'll take what we can get. So I will do some testing on that, and I will report back when I've got a better answer. Now, one last thing that our friends over at Board Bunny mentioned is that the Smith & Wesson 1522 springs actually work with the new CMMG mags. And so I've got both springs here, and the interesting thing is that the CMMG mag is much shorter. You can see it's this guy here, and it's, I don't know, what is that, about 3-4 coils shorter than the Smith & Wesson mag. But the dimensions and everything look about the same, which is positive. So something that's been suggested, again, I haven't tested it yet, but it seems to at least have promise, is that you can put a Smith & Wesson mag spring in the CMMG mags. So I didn't use the follower just because I wanted to get this done quick, but now this is a CMMG mag running a Smith & Wesson spring. Let's take a look and see how it works. Push this in, all right, it's locked up. I'm gonna push it down. Okay, it seems to lock up much more consistently. Let's try it again with one round put in as well. Nothing. So let's as far as workarounds, it seems to be promising. The big downside is that I haven't seen a whole lot of places that you can buy just standalone 1522 mag springs. So it's kind of a nice option, but maybe not necessarily the most scalable one. So I'm really bummed out because these have a lot of promise, and CMMG makes great products, and this seems like what a lot of people have been looking for last round bolt hold open with their 22 long rifle magazines lately. Seems like it's fallen a bit short, but we're going to keep on testing and see if we can find a better place to go and buy Smith & Wesson springs, see if that light and bolt catch fixes it, and we'll just keep up putting out videos as we know more, and as the rest of the community continues to do more testing and see what other options we might have. So that's all we had for today. Again, I'll update more as we know more, but until then, thanks and have a great day.